Hi everybody.
Hello.
Don't know why that looks so dark. I hope you're all doing well today. We are here with week 4 of summer reading program. This is the teen event. All of our ages are doing Shrinky Dinks, which are super fun for little kids as well as older ones, and even those of us who are adults have a fun time doing them. I have one here. Let me show you if you can see it or not. Amanda's going to be nice enough to take it up front. It's the little tiny llama that we already made. So they're going to shrink down to be these hard little plastic creatures that make fabulous bookmarks and so on and so forth. Okay, so we have a story for you today. It is a tongue twister, so this should be fun. It is called Long Leg Lou and Short Leg Sue. That was hot. Long Leg Lou and Short Leg Sue went for a walk down the avenue, laughing and joking like good friends do. Long Leg Lou and Short Leg Sue. Says Long Leg Lou to Short Leg Sue, "Can't you walk faster than you do? It really drives me out of my mind that I'm always in front and you're always behind." Says Short Leg Lou to Long Leg Lou, "I walk as fast as I'm meant to do. Then I'll go walking with someone new." Says Long Leg Lou to Short Leg Sue. Now Long Leg Lou, he walks alone, looking for someone with legs like his own. And sometimes he thinks of those warm afternoons back when he went walking with Short Leg Sue. And Short Leg Sue strolls down the street, hand in hand with Slowfoot Pete. And they take small steps, and they do just fine. And no one's in front, and no one's behind. And that's the end. And I thought it was appropriate because it's the longs and the shorts, and we're going to be shrinking things down today. So if you guys have not read Shel Silverstein stuff, it's amazing. This is a book of poetry. He has different books as well, but I recommend. They're fun poems. They're a lot of fun. Yep. And some of them teach us lessons as well. So we are doing Shrinky Dinks. Shrinky Dinks are a kind of a plastic that you draw on or color on, and you can shrink them in the oven or the toaster oven, and they make the cute little charms like we had here. So some of them have already been drawn. Amanda and I are going to draw some of them here and show you what to do. So these are completely clear plastic. So you could only use permanent markers on this particular kind of plastic. It doesn't work with colored pencils. It never works with crayons, so don't ever try crayons. And it doesn't do very well with washable markers. You want to make sure you use permanent markers to draw your picture. Now, high school students, or junior high students, we sent, you guys have a sheet of these. Templates you can use. You can also copy templates out from the computer and trace things. You guys are all amazing artists as well. So you guys can just draw your own image or picture on the clear plastic and go to town with that, for those of you who have that talent and ability. I am not one to have that talent and ability up front like that. So I have traced. I'm going to use this to show you.
So did Amanda.
Yeah, Miss Amanda did too. I have a little cupcake up front, and there's a TV show called Outlander that I love, and that's little characters from Outlander that I'm going to try to shrink to see what happens to them. Miss Amanda has what on hers?
I did. It's supposed to be like a fan art from Throne of Glass. It's a YA series that I really like.
So we are going to work on these things and get them all colored and drawn the way we want to, and cut, and then we are going to shrink these little critters down. So you're working on something?
Yep, I'm working on something.
And I'm finishing my work on these because they need a little bit more work.
When you are planning out what you're going to do, you want to make sure, so I'm going to come up and show you guys. You want to make sure to leave, I'm actually going to need my paper to show you here. You're going to want to make sure to leave, you can see a dot up here, to leave a space so that when you cut it, there's enough space around your design, but then the hole so that when you're done, you can stick it onto something like it's a keychain or maybe a necklace piece or on a bookmark. Because a lot of the times, especially for me, I would get ready and wait a minute, I didn't leave myself some space.
Yep, I'm really bad about that too.
I'm horrible about that. So
make sure you leave that space.
I'm going to start on mine here.
We are going to finish these or start them real quick.
Yep.
And these are ones we have been working on.
It can be as intricate as you want.
Or as very basic as you want.
Yep. So.
And those of you who are creative, go to town with these things.
We want to see pictures of your cracked up, guys.
Yes. We really enjoyed seeing pictures. Really, really do. I, however, am tracing, if you haven't noticed.
We are not the best at freehand.
No.
Let's see, is this Sharpie gonna work? Yes. I have found for freehanding the small thin Sharpies, or for tracing.
Or freehand as well. Freehand it works
or
better
for
as
freehand,
well.
yes. But the thin Sharpies, especially for the initial outline, are so helpful. Especially like for what I'm doing.
I'm
now.
actually going over, now that I've colored mine in,
Yeah.
I'm going over the,
Oh,
so I
okay.
have
There you go.
a pretty solid
Good outline.
outline, yeah.
Okay. You could even, as you're tracing or set your thing down, you could make a mark where you want your hole to go, which you'll then later do with a hole punch is the easiest way to get that hole. So I'm gonna go ahead and trace mine
I'm gonna finish mine up here.
really quick here.
So we're not looking at you with the camera because we're trying to get these things done. In fact, you can almost not
We
even
wanna
see Amanda on this camera at all.
encourage you guys
A little bit crooked.
to do it while we are.
Yes. We would like to see you guys do these and send pictures. If you take pictures, we will show our little Shrinky Dinks before we finish today. So you guys can see what ours look like. So we got really, really quiet all of a sudden. I apologize.
I actually have Hamilton going through my head right now.
It's a great musical to be going through
All
your
I
head.
can hear in my head at the moment. Yeah, I think I printed off too intricate of a design for myself, but oh wow. I'll figure
Okay,
it
so
out.
I think that we're good here. What do you have the temperature set on? Okay.
Pretty sure I had done it to just
320.
over 300.
Yep.
But
So
so you do want to preheat your oven or toaster oven to, is it 329?
329.
329
325
degrees.
actually worked a little bit better. Ours got really
Okay.
warm and ours shrunk really fast the other day.
It
We're not
is
quite sure
easier
why.
in an oven where you can specifically set it to the degrees that you
Yep.
want, because it's such a specific degree that they want it at, because it does go quickly.
Yes.
We will show you guys what happens.
So I have mine
when we do it.
ready to go, drawing wise, and I'm gonna get my heart here real quick. And then, so what I decided to do with mine is that once I get the little guys shrunk into charms, I'm gonna put them on the end of a bookmark. I'm creating my own bookmark with them. And then I'm gonna put them on the end of the bookmark. I think that'll be really cute.
That was a good idea.
The other day, we did some with the littler kids with a different kind of paper the other day. And I'm also gonna make those into a bookmark, because you can never have too many bookmarks, in my
You
opinion.
cannot.
Okay, so I have mine. I'm gonna take my little scissors and I'm gonna cut them out. And like Amanda said just a moment ago, you wanna make sure you leave a room for the hole punch to go into. So I'm gonna cut mine out and you'll see what we mean by that here in just a second. You want to make sure you don't cut right up to your design. Make sure you leave a little bit of space around your design. They shrink a little bit better that way. And then I'm going to leave a little space at the top of their little heads to put my little hook in. So I'm cutting around. She's at the top of the head, so I'm gonna like make a little loop thing. Okay. And mine's not very straight, but it didn't seem to matter because my one the other day wasn't very straight either, and it seemed to work okay. So not too worried about the fact that it's not the fanciest little thing. You'll notice that as you cut this, you're gonna have very sharp little edges. Those go away when you cook,
Yep.
so don't worry too much about that either. Okay, there's my first one cut out. You can see that. And I'm going to put a little hole punch in the top above her head. That little piece I left free there. And she has a little hole punch in it. I'm going to cut out my other little critter and put a hole punch in him as well. Just be careful not to cut yourself when you're doing this, because the unfortunate part is, excuse me, that you can cut yourself pretty easily. And it's like a really, really bad paper cut if you cut yourself, because it is like, it's thin plastic, so it's not the most comfortable thing on your hands.
No.
Just be very careful. So I'm finishing up the cutting of mine. Amanda is finishing up the drawing of hers. And here again, I'm up to the top of the head. So since I have little people, I'm putting my little hole spot at the top of their heads so they can hang straight down. So I'm gonna make a little area there. Back down. And there's my little place for his little hole to be punched. And these holes are, I mean, you think it's kind of large as a hole punch here.
But it won't be.
But when you shrink them down, they're the perfect size for a keychain. They're just a very small little hole for a keychain. And I have this little heart here, which I'm going to keep with it. So I'm going to cut that down as well. So when you do this, you want to make sure you have foil with you, or nonstick foil, or parchment paper to put in the oven. You can put it directly on the rack if you want to, or you can put it on the tray. Our tray was already in here, so we just went ahead and put our foil on top of our tray. Whoa. So my little, ooh, that might not stay together when I shrink it. Let's see. You'll see. So I'm going to pull out a piece of foil. And this is my non-stick side of my foil. So we're going to lay all of our little things, on the foil.
My thingy-majiggers.
On the foil.
Stick this one.
Okay,
So
Amanda's
where's
got
my other
hers.
one?
So I'm going to do mine later too.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you going to outline it or no?
No, it's fine. I'm not
Okay,
worried.
so we have our little ones. Amanda got hers ready to go too. So these are going to shrink down about the third of the size. So these are going to be a little bit bigger. Amanda's will be a little bit bigger, but this heart is going to be super tiny when it's done. So we're going to shove them in the oven. In your packets that you guys got, you did get directions on how to cook it.
Yep.
You also, I show this little ring right here. This little ring is to put through your little things when they're finished. And then there's also a key ring that you would then attach these to the key ring. So our directions say we're going to cook it at 329 for 3 to 5 minutes. Now our oven has been on a little bit longer, so ours might go faster than that. We'll see.
Yeah.
Because the other day they did, because our oven had been on, they went faster.
Extremely fast. Yes.
Once they lay flat, they're all going to curl up. Once they lay flat, you want to leave them in for 30 more seconds, and just that, and then pull them out. Okay? So we're going to put them in. Oh, two of them are touching.
I'm gonna see if
This is, do not do this at home.
pretend like Miss Christine's not doing
Yep.
that.
There were two touching, so. So they're already starting to curl, so it's not going to take us 3 to 5 minutes because they're already starting to curl. You guys can see them
There
curling
goes
up.
mine. Now,
They're
the
gonna
other
get
day we did have one that kind of came together and touched, and we thought, oh no, it's done. It ended up coming apart. So you always want to pause and wait. Don't open it and try to take
Yeah.
everything out. Pause and let them wait like they are right now.
And they're already
I
starting to lay
cannot tell
flat.
if you guys can tell in the video or not.
Do make sure you want to watch these when you're doing them at your house.
Yes.
That way you have an idea of what's happening and you can keep track of everything. You don't want them to burn because they can burn and they can get really yucky. What's up with your deer? Why won't you lay all the way flat?
I know.
You're good. Don't do this at home. Oh, I don't know. I
Not with those.
I'm gonna have to pull it out.
That's fine.
Okay, so the 3 of them are done, and the other one is being weird.
I'm being a little
So we're gonna
funny.
find that out. Pull him out. Oh, he's gonna come. Okay, he's laying flat out here, so we'll be okay. So I laid him flat. So once I pulled him out of the oven, he actually laid flat, which is kind of cool. Okay, so we're gonna let these cool. I'm gonna hold these up so you guys can kind of see them. They're very tiny now.
Kind of.
You can
We'll show
kinda
them
see
to you in a minute.
We're gonna let them
once they're
cool. They do need to cool down.
Yay.
If you have lighter markers, these use really dark markers, which is okay, but I prefer lighter marker. The markers that we have here, well, I did those upside down. That's why it's doing this one. They're all over the place. So the side you put your ink on is the side you want to have up.
Yeah.
I forgot to do that with mine, but they didn't. They're okay. But okay, so they are cool. They're still a little warm, but they're cooler than they were. So we have now.
Here, I'm gonna hold it up with the paper. So there's mine and how small it got. You can see the hole there at the very top, to see how small it got.
gonna hold that one
I'll
up.
show you.
Just him.
And the guy Christine did and how small he got there.
Here's a little tiny heart.
And then, oh yeah,
Got it really tiny.
the little heart got
Really
super
tiny.
tiny.
And once they're done, and you have little Shrinky Dink charms.
Yeah.
If you don't have permission to use your oven without a parent, please make sure that your parent knows that you're using the oven before you do these. Make sure you're watching what you're doing. Like I said, the toaster oven is the easier way to do it because you can kind of keep a better eye. If you don't have the toaster oven, the regular oven works fine. You want to make sure that you set the time appropriately. It's 3:29, and this says 3 to 5 minutes. My first one did take that long, but this one did not. These took maybe 30 seconds. So if your oven's been on a while, they'll go faster. So have fun with these.
Yeah.
If you finished your week 4 reading, make sure you get that put in so that we can get your stuff in. Those of you who finish your week 3 reading, we will be drawing for prizes for week 3 reading. So we will, if you want a prize, we'll be calling you in the next couple of days. You have anything else, Amanda?
Do you remember what we're doing next week? Is that
Next week is the Disney trivia. Oh no, this is these guys.
Is it
For them,
Is it Marvel trivia?
yes, next week is Marvel trivia for you guys.
We're gonna be on Zoom again.
Yes. So if you want to participate in the Marvel trivia on Zoom,
Yep.
let us know. Amanda's got all the
I will
information.
put a sign up, let's say in the next half hour on our Facebook page, and you can also call the library. And we're also opening on Monday, so you
We
could
are.
come in and sign up in person. We will not be doing our program in person. We will still be
can't
on Zoom.
Yep. But we had a good group last time, so hopefully we'll get another good group this time.
Marvel trivia, Teen Marvel trivia.
Teen Marvel trivia.
Next
Yep.
Thursday at 5. So, yep, that's all I
Alrighty,
have.
that's it. I think that's everything.
Yep.
Okay, everybody, have a great day.
Bye.